me in, I'm trying to fuck.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Hey guys, welcome back to another 6 Feet Under Studios podcast. And you already know what we're gonna do, Cesar. You have the can.
Oh, sorry.
You had a moment. We already opened beers, but Cesar hasn't. Shout out to our beautiful sponsors. Shout out to Old Chile Brewery, located at 3900 Rosa Avenue, Paso Texas, 79905, right here in the barrio, guys. Lincoln Park. You know what you gotta do is do your stew at the brewery. Grab a cold one. Grab some good beers, some cold one beer. All the good times, or the good salsa beers from brown ales to IPAs to Heffenweiser to even Kolsch. I'm in there. And sometimes food, guys. Sometimes food. We have food all the time. We'll talk about that right now. And also gotta thank Vitolas. Vitolas located at 216 West Franklin, El Paso, Texas, 79901, right there across the baseball stadium. Shit, I was gonna say the barrio again. Shit, what's going on, dude?
You love the barrio.
Barrio boy.
Siempre en el barrio.
Right next to the baseball stadium, across the history machine, one of the oldest cigar shops in El Paso. So light it up, El Paso, grab a smoke, 360 cigars. So don't say they don't have anything for you, because they probably do. They actually do. And also, if you don't smoke, they have good liquor. They have whiskey and cocktails there. All the good stuff on Top Shelf Tuesdays. It's always a good time to stop by. And also got to thank Alex. Alex is the guy that runs a Pun Rock food truck right there around downtown, around the west side. That's White Knife Dining, One Knife Dining. It's the Pun Rock food truck with the smash burgers, that poutine, and the tapatio shrimp. Shout out to Alex. And a special thank you to Tino for allowing us to use Galeria Lincoln. Galeria Lincoln is across the brewery, across Old SheepDog. So I don't know the address. I forget. The 3920? 39?
Might be 3920, but I mean, like Alex said, it's literally right across from Old SheepDog Brewery. So if you come to Old SheepDog
Brewery, it's the
Brewery,
White House with the blue line out.
come right across the street to Galeria Lincoln. Check them out.
Tino for sponsor today.
Yeah. And with that, guys, also please be sure to check us out at 6feetunderstudios.com, where you'll find links to all of our streaming platforms, including our YouTube, Spotify, and our Apple Podcasts. You'll also find a link to our Instagram, where we like to post anything and everything 6 Feet Under Studios. Also, please be sure to check out our website for our local spotlight, where we like to give a feature to all of our friends or anybody here in the local area who we're working with or are going to work with. Because here at 6 Feet Under, we're all about local, supporting local. It's very, very important to us. Whenever we shop, we always try to shop local first. We want to make sure everyone else does the same thing, so they can take care of their friends and their families just the way we like to take care of our friends and our families. So make sure you guys check out 6 Feet Under Studios for everything that you would need in life and more.
Oh, shit, in life. The fuck? That sounded
I upped it a little bit today. I was watching too many infomercials last night.
What the fuck? Couldn't sleep? My body wasn't ready.
I had a hard time sleeping, so I was like, and put it on Comedy Central, the late night infomercials.
The cable still does information. Yeah. And it's 3915 Rosa.
There you go. 3915 Rosa Avenue, Galeria Lincoln.
Woo! And today we have a special guest, like every other time we have special guests. What the fuck?
Put on the anthem.
Well, special thanks to Chris. I don't know, like, how do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, you can introduce me as Chris. My name is Chris Mendoza. I am the owner of Star Burgers and Fries. So where do I go from here?
I don't know.
Where do I start?
Where do you want to start?
What's Star Burgers and Fries? We want to tell everybody what that is.
So yeah, so Star Burgers and Fries is a new business here in El Paso, established in 2021. It's a specialty type style of burger. I do smash burgers that I use my own special grind of meat, which is a certain blend. I'll give you just what it is. I'm not going to tell you portions, because that's part of the secret.
You're not going to give me the secret recipe? Yeah, I got to be like Plankton over here trying to get this.
I use USDA Prime, chuck, top sirloin, and bacon in my meat blend. So, just using those 3 custom meats. I have grinded fresh daily. And whenever I have an event, I ball that up into a little 3-ounce ball, and that gets smashed into the griddle very thinly. And so what this does is it seals in and caramelizes in all the flavors that you want to taste in a burger. So I came up with this concept back in October of last year, based on the idea of another business that I just highly valued them. It was a business back in San Diego, actually, that's where I'm from. So I kind of piggybacked off their idea, and I was like, El Paso. I was researching, and I couldn't find a smash burger to have here. Like I didn't know of any places, but up until now that I'm like now a smash burger guy, I found like 5 other places.
We just thought you were one.
I just did one
Shout
right
out to
now.
Alex.
Exactly. So it was very difficult for me when I moved here. Like on social media, when you search for these types of things, like you can't find any of that.
Yeah.
Like it's no one knows how to tag in these like keyword elements, like especially like using Google and stuff like that. So a lot of these businesses that I was trying to get to, like I just couldn't find any that were serving it. So I was like, I saw one on Fort Bliss, but I was like, it's called Smash Burger, and I was like, it's a general chain, and I was like, I can't like I was like, I got to do something like that and just offer it to the public. And in California right now, a big thing is burgers and beers. So a lot of these smash up pop up stands are popping up with the breweries, and they're serving their burgers at these breweries. So I was like, I could take my concept and my idea and hopefully develop it. So, you know, I just kind of took that leap of faith really with this business, and I started messaging people and talking to people, and at first I got nothing. Like it was really disheartening. Like I couldn't get anybody to allow me to like pop up at their business or anything like that. It was just really, really tough times because it was like an onset of like, well, the end of the COVID, not really the end, but as COVID was dwindling and like the vaccine was starting to be produced and stuff like that. So a lot of businesses weren't open to the idea. And then I got my shot from Mountain Star Brewery, and she told me, she's like, yeah, come on over, like try it out. And so like my first time was an event with her, and I popped up, and it was like an awesome turnout. Like I had let a lot of people know about it, and a lot of my friends and family, they let their friends and family know. So it's just kind of been one of those businesses that just growing. Like the quality of the product speaks for itself. Yeah. So I put a lot of love and passion into this. Like it took me months and months to develop like the whole entire like patty. And then after that, I created the theme. So like one day I just started binge watching Star Wars. Like
I was gonna say how the fuck that came up, dude.
Yeah, no, like so I started binge watching Star Wars, like, and I was just like, you know what, I should like do something themed with like a business in Star Wars. And then I was like, I wanted to develop something. I didn't know what to do, and I was like making these burgers on the side for my family, and they were like, you should do this, like you should sell them. And I was like, yeah, that's an idea. Like I just thought about it, and this was like October of last year. So then I like kind of went for it, and it's March of this year, I got all my permits, my license. Like I fucking invested a shitload of money into everything. Like the last of my like monies until like my new job starts. But yeah, like I was like banking on this business to hopefully like get me through and float me along, and it's actually just kind of surpassed everything that I've ever wanted to go with it. Like I'm just really, really happy to be at this point with my business. It's really, really good. You know, I have all these different variations of burgers.
Well, can you talk about those burgers? I mean, I know we've tried them before. We've had a couple, and then we've seen the.
I had the new one you just released. Well, not the latest one.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you're releasing something else after this, but
I'm about to. I'm actually about to drop a new one soon, which is I'll tell you about that at the end of this. Just know it's a chorizo smash burger.
Oh fuck. It takes already.
But yeah, as of right now, I have about 10 different burgers on my menu. You can get in them options of singles, doubles, or triples. So my OG burger that I created, I named the Skywalker. It just has to be like Luke Skywalker. Why not? It's like the classic name. Anakin Skywalker or whatnot. But so that's my OG burger, and that's just the plain old burger with the 2 patties, American cheese, caramelized onions on a soft potato bun. And, I toast my buns perfectly.
Both buns. What?
I like my buns toasty.
And then I do a fresh garlic aioli on there also. So everything.
You make your own aioli for it?
Yeah, I make my own aiolis as well. Fresh. From the egg fresh. Like I blend the eggs until it turns into a mayonnaise. Yeah.
Damn.
So that's how
It's a
fresh.
detail. That's what
Like,
Alex said. You had to point out that detail.
So I literally do everything from scratch. Like this is a from scratch burger, pretty much. I wish I could get it. Like I had like a bakery that would do my buns for me because I wanted to get those as fresh as I could possibly do.
Yeah.
Right now I get those shipped in, but yeah, like I do nothing. Nothing is like
Simple.
frozen or
Yeah.
ever. Like everything I craft myself, and I put a lot of thought, a lot of love. Like I said, it's not a lot of different ingredients, but it comes together well. So that's my Skywalker. I've got a couple other versions. The big seller when I first started was the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Excuse me.
I think that's the one you had, no?
I think so.
So
I want to say that's the one that I had.
So that's like your Western bacon burger.
Yeah, that's the one that I had.
So I do a fresh beer battered onion ring, which a lot of the times I use these breweries that I pair up with. So I grab one of their beers that
So
they
the
have on
onions are always
draft.
going to be different.
Yeah, so it's
Whenever-
it'll be different onion rings for the
Yeah,
most
depending
part.
when you pop up.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. The flavor will be a little different, like,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's all about like business as well for me, being able to pair up with these different breweries and use a little bit of their blend to bring to the table.
Yeah.
So yeah, that burger's got the smash patty, American cheese, bacon, which I use a fresh applewood smoked bacon, and then the onion rings that are freshly made, all served on a potato bun. Then the new one that I just came out with, which has been the popular one, is the Count Chuco. Yeah, that
Count
one.
Chuco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Dude,
one
like
that
Count
when-
Duco?
when
That's
I-
a sick name.
Yeah.
When I came to, because we were talking last episode, I was like, oh, I gotta go talk to Chris to see if we want to do it. And that's like, but also gonna eat. And that's the one that's like, I saw Astro put the picture
Yeah.
here at the brewery. It's like, those Franks and the patty just looks.
Yes, sir. So I do the Count Duco, which is or Count Chuco, which is named after the Count Duco. It's the smashed patties with fresh slice of ham, the weenies, and a chile torreado.
Dude.
And people like it's been Well, I can't pull complete data on that one yet, saying it's like the next big one because there hasn't been enough time with it.
How long have you had that one out for?
About almost 3 weeks now.
Okay.
Almost 3 weeks. And like since I brought that one out, like it's been a very heavy seller, like almost beating out the Obi-Wan. But the Obi-Wan still holds strong always.
Because it's like simple, but you're like, yeah, fuck that all day.
But yeah, with a lot of other people, they like the Grogu burger is a really popular one, which is fresh mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. And my mushrooms, I use a little bit of garlic oil that I put in there, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and freshly.
I got that. Not gonna like when I read that you were doing the Grogu, I was like, is it a slider? Like you selling sliders now? That's the first thing I thought. I was like, you have a Yoda one,
Yeah.
but if you have a Grogu, like I thought of sliders right away. It's like,
Yeah, the Grogu I had to get rid of because it said Grogu Baby Yoda, and too many people. I was getting confused myself because I have my Yoda burger and the Grogu, which Grogu is Baby Yoda.
Yeah, so they thought it was just like a little
Yeah.
version of the actual Yoda
yeah,
burger.
that's why I was like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
slider.
Yeah, so people were getting it confused, so I had to remove like the whole entire.
When you name the burgers, do you try to fit them to the character that
I
you're
did.
referencing?
Yeah, I do. Like my Yoda burger is with avocado, so it's a bacon
That's the first one I
avocado.
Yeah.
And so Yoda green, like
Yeah.
the avocado, like that. I thought that would go well with it. The Obi-Wan was like Obi is like I don't know, like he's like a Western type of guy, you know,
Yeah.
like a cowboy
He's
in
the
our
Clint-
day,
he's
a
the Clint-
cowboy. who
he's
can-
the Clint Eastwood of the Star Wars
space.
universe.
Space.
exactly, yeah. He's a space cowboy, you know, like
Spaghetti Western.
space
Space.
Jedi.
Spaghetti Western.
He's
Well,
a
that's
space
the whole
Jedi,
point, right?
yeah.
Like
So
Star Wars is space. Sorry, just got too excited about that.
no. So yeah, like I thought, like I said, it was a lot of thought process behind everything that I did. Like I have my Suboba, which is like that character that raced against
Yeah,
Anakin.
where it's Anakin in the first one.
Yeah, so my Suboba burger is like a little bit of a spicier burger where I make my own fresh.
I didn't know that was his name. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a Bobo.
I don't
Yeah.
count the the prequels. They're not real, but
Bro, they're real. Accept it. They're there.
They're there.
It's part of it's canon. It's there. Just accept it.
Yeah. So my Suboba burger is the smashed patty, cheese, caramelized onions. I do jalapenos, and then my fresh chorizo aioli on there.
Okay.
So that one's got a spicier kick, like Suboba. Like he's a
Yeah.
spicier character in the movie. So kind of paired that one up with him. What else do I
is he the
have?
one that walks on his hands?
Yeah, that one. I have my Mandalorian, which I did as a smash patty with green chile, the hatch green chile.
Oh.
So I do my freshly made chile every day. I get it fresh, get it charred, and then I cook it down, salt, pepper, garlic powder, some lime, and that's it. I used to put onions in it, but I had some customers that are allergic to onions, and he really wanted the mando. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to stop putting onions in it. And yeah, so that's my Mandalorian. And then like my basic burger is called the Ray.
Also, before we go, I wasn't laughing because of the Mando. Before we go all the way there, I wasn't laughing because we're saying Mando, but I'm just laughing at Gus that it's the third time that he goes around just trying to park the trailer.
He's like having a hard time out there. Poor Gus. Oh shit, dude, that's so funny.
But the Ray just took it.
Of course, the one that everybody knows, the Ray.
Yeah, the
God.
Ray.
Well, yeah,
is-
nowadays.
The Ray is my basic version burger, just meat, cheese, and bun. Like, no, nothing
Nothing
else.
special?
Like,
Like,
nothing
not
special
that
about
special,
it.
dude. That's
Like,
Funny, man. That's awesome.
and then I added in a special burger. I had a couple of vegetarian customers that were
Oh, yeah.
messaging me.
Yeah.
So, being from California, I did a lot of research, and I was like, all right, I could come up with a veggie burger for sure. So I found these Beyond Smash Burgers, and well, it's Beyond Burger, but I do a Beyond Smash Burger.
Smash Burger.
And it's just that Beyond Burger that I use in my and I use like a free cheese and caramelized onions. I use a gluten-free bun. Like, it's just completely vegan for those customers who don't want to have the meat, but it's an option for them. Don't really sell too many of them, but it's there.
It's something to have.
How many you sell actually?
You know,
I'm curious about trying that now.
I'm lucky to sell 2 or 3 a month of those. Like they really,
shit.
they
Really?
really
That's
don't.
it?
Yeah, that's it
Well,
so
it's because
far.
also if you think about it, like
And
a
the
lot
last-
of people that are vegan don't really drink that much beer because of
I was gonna say, if you're at
gluten.
breweries, probably you won't get a lot of vegans.
Yeah.
If you go probably to like the marketplaces, like the outdoor markets, flea markets, all
Yeah.
that kind of shit. Not the
Yeah.
flea markets, not the swap meets, like the actual.
Like the pop-up flea market stuff.
Yeah, like the one that the fucking that MCAT does. That
One downtown?
yeah, the one that they do downtown every now and then. I'm pretty sure if you do more things like that, you'll probably sell more vegan stuff there. But yeah,
Yeah.
at the brewery, what you're saying makes sense. Like,
Yeah, it's just because of they're gonna you go there for
Beer.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna get, and a lot of beer has gluten just
And-
because yeast and all that.
And a lot of
Agree.
and then like another backup that I have for my vegan friends are my fries and tots. Luckily, so I do sell fresh French fries and tater tots, and I have 3 different versions of those right now that I do, which are my solo, which
That's
is
cool.
just the choose your base. So French fries or tater tots, and it's tossed in our house garlic truffle. So I do a special blend of garlic and truffle oil,
okay.
and it's blended into the fries. So
White
it's
or black
very
truffle?
aromatic, and
That shit sounds
just
delicious,
it tastes
dude.
really good. So I blend that both into the French fries and the tater tots. I have my Rebellion tots, which is just your choice of the choose your base, French fries or tots, caramelized onions, bacon, cheese sauce, garlic aioli, and I do a cilantro serrano aioli as well. And that
Yeah.
one seems to
My
be
mouth is watering, quite honestly.
that's a really, really big seller here. And then I do the Chewbacca, which is just basically the French fries or tater tots with the smash patty on top, caramelized onions, both sauces, and that one sells really, really well as well.
Okay.
So I got a lot of options for customers. I really want to open into more down the line. Like I want to start adding some sweets to my menu. Like I want to do these little, what did I call them? It's a Nutella churro bite, but Walkie bites. Ewok bites. Ewok bites.
I was gonna say, what's the little bird thing that came out on Mandalorian? What's the thing called?
Oh,
That's the first thing when you see
I'm
like
blanking
little
on the
things.
name, but I know what you're talking about.
I know which one's it. Yeah.
The little puffin looking guy.
Yeah, well, it came out in the
ones that fucking Chewbacca eats.
Yeah.
He's like cooking it over the fire.
And
Rise of the Jedi. Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's a whole other menu that I haven't really I haven't developed yet because I'm still growing right now, and I have like a whole barbecue side to my business.
Bro.
So that is like something that I'm gonna go 2 different roads with. Is like I want to smoke my own meat.
Tell me you're gonna call something like the charred Skywalker.
So my whole entire like barbecue side is like the dark side. So like I have my Darth Maul, the Kylo Ren, like my pulled pork sandwich is the Kylo Ren. I have a Darth Vader burger / like smoked with brisket and pulled pork in there.
Call one the high ground. Because then,
Yeah. But yeah, that was like, so I have like that whole entire aspect where I want to bring in either people who do, I want to bring in Texas smokers. Like I want to get like other barbecue companies to collaborate with me, and I want to do like burgers, pop up with them, do burgers and barbecue, and serve my stuff.
Have you ever tried like reaching out to, shout out to my favorite barbecue spot in El Paso, Tony's?
No, I haven't.
Tony's is one of the oldest
You'll
spots.
have to link us.
Yeah, Tony's is like...
Sure, he could. He goes there every single day.
Well, yeah, I will. Dude, June 24th is the day to go.
Why June 24th?
Because I go back to the original prices. You get a sandwich for 25 cents.
And you're just telling me this now?
No, we had this conversation
when
the time that I took you the first time. I was like, dude, look at the sign up there. Like, oh shit, yeah.
Well, damn it, dude. You should have reminded me. I would have gone like 10 times that day.
I think the limit is 2 per person because it's a pound. So the single is a pound. Mm-hmm. So they like a double is 2 pounds, 1.5. When the owner is there, she's nice to me. She give me a triple. When then I don't move from there for a couple hours, just because 3 pounds of brisket barbecue is it's a little too much, and then I still order chili on the side.
Wow.
Just to dip my.
Just a dip.
Yeah, I dip my fucking sandwich in it.
Very nice. Yeah.
But it would be great just because if you pass by Myrtle like early in the morning, they're like you can smell the smoke. Just like they're setting everything up for the next day, but they already have like they make their own sausage, their own chili, their own blend on anything. Usually only family works there, but if you can like link up, I'm pretty sure they'll be like park outside or like even let you use their grill that it's never been.
Buy pounds of their meat. I'm looking to someone like to add on to my menu and like not sponsor them, but collaborate. Like I said, I want to do like a pastrami, like put pastrami on top of my burger. One of them, like I have like a lot of ideas. And I've been reaching out to a lot of people. There are a lot of people out there that are open to the idea. It's yet to happen, that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's because of the whole pandy shit. Like people are still afraid of that pandy.
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I don't know. Like
I drink too much to be. Like if my drinking hasn't killed me,
at this point, dude, you're still here. So
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm always down to drink.
Speaking of beer, may I have another one?
Yes. We're gonna switch to cups. Also, we started with my name is Hef and Weiser right here at Old SheepDog Brewery across the street from my Lydia Lincoln.
It is delicious. Notes of banana and nut.
So when they were brewing that one, it honestly smelled like popcorn.
Yeah.
Like it was the word like you would expect it. Like you know how when we're brewing the 6 feet,
yeah,
it smelled like more like a heavy oatmeal. This one just smelled like straight up popcorn, dude. Like it was just.
Also, by the way, if you guys haven't tried the 6 feet, sorry, it's apparently a very hot seller. It sells out every single time.
We don't last more than 2 weeks.
But we don't last long with it.
I think yours was the oatmeal stout?
No, it's the chocolate vanilla
porter.
I think I remember that one, and we made onion rings. We used that one for onion rings.
That's our beer.
And I think that was Gus's favorite onion rings that we made.
Gus.
Yeah, Gus loves those onion rings.
We kill it every time, man.
But yeah, I think that was his favorite variant.
We have, I think, 3 batches of it made. We haven't been able to print a label because it sells out before we get the labels. So we ordered the labels, but then we had to cancel them because it was like, well,
it's already gone.
It's gone.
it's already gone. So thank you guys for playing that.
But yeah, so speaking on that, with my whole entire... All right, so getting back into it. So I think I was just about to tell you about my partnerships because we were discussing Gus. So yeah, like after I started popping up at Mountain Star Brewery, shout out to Sandra Salcello over there because she really put me on. Like after my event with her, she kind of reached out to all these other brewers. So she reached out personally to Gus.
Yeah.
She reached out to what's it called? Craft and Rhythm, El Paso Brewing, and 3 Missions. And she kind of let them all know, like she personally like let them know about me, like messaged them, and she gave me Gus's contact information. And like Gus and I immediately, like after I got his contact, like he was like, yeah, come on over, we'll check it out, see what you think. And they thought about it, as I guess, and as soon as I showed up and met them, they were like really excited, and they're like, oh, let's like do May the 4th like celebration, like since you're doing like this, like let's get an event going for you, let's get you popping up here every other Wednesday, like let's do it. So yeah, Gus sealed it in for me. So every Wednesday I pop up at Old SheepDog. Every Thursday I pop up at Mountain Star Brewery. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of variables between all these different breweries that I like to go to. So it'll be between Craft and Rhythm. I just got a new partnership up with Papa Doble.
Yeah, because I was looking at your post today.
So Papa Doble is a new partner that I'm going to be popping up with this Friday. It's a new business here in El Paso.
They're over next to Love Buzz, right?
Yeah, right next to Love Buzz.
Well, it'll be actually next to Brujo.
They messed up my parking spot.
No, that's Brujo because they needed a park.
But it's because like they used to have like those parking spots on the side of the house that was there.
Yeah,
and when we went there last one for Mike's show on
Friday.
Yeah, we went. And I was already thinking I was gonna park there, and I was like, fuck, I forgot this is here now. So I had to park
that used to be one of the AA houses.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy for that, but I was like, shit, I had to park farther.
So yeah, my new partner with Papa Doble. So I'm excited to be there this Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'll be at Craft and Rhythm. But like I said, I've got multiple partnerships with other businesses that I constantly get new messages like almost every week, like if not every other day, like, hey, would you consider coming to this event? Hey, like, can you come to this party, or will you do my birthday? Like, and I do birthdays and stuff like that as well. So I do catering events and everything as well. So like this 4th of July, I catered a special event, and that's pretty much on Fridays. What I've been doing is a lot of special events. So yeah, like I'm really happy.
Is that like better for you, like the special events? Like it just a solid, like I already know you already know what you're gonna make either way, but is it?
Yeah, well, it depends, honestly. The special events is pretty much an event in a night for me. So what I would make in one night, like if I were to pop up, is what I would give like the cost of like when I do one of these events. If not cheaper, because a lot of the times, it's not that big of a party, like where I'm not serving more than 20 people. So I measure the product accordingly for how many people are there. So I know exactly how much meat I need to take and everything into consideration. Yeah. So I'm very, very good about not wasting product. Like I rarely throw stuff in the trash. Like if anything, the thing that goes in the trash is avocados, unfortunately. But that's all that I throw away. I've never had to throw away meat because one thing you can do, like if I don't sell out all the meat, I'll do a repurpose and I'll make a chili out of it. Like so I can do a chili burger the next day. Just simple chili paste, some spices, and then just throw it on top of a burger. I haven't thought about the name of that one yet, but because I haven't been able to have that much chili, like I've never had enough meat left over to make that amount yet.
Yeah, because I think
what's the planet where they go to? And the third one, Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin gets all burned up.
Sorry.
It's like the Sith planet.
I know it's
That metal one, the like forging and shit.
that's like
Well, it's the one that's basically all lava.
Yeah,
That's like all lava.
I know exactly.
I was gonna say you could call it that.
That's
I
great.
don't know. I forget the name of the planet, but
No, I take all into consideration, like anyone, like my fans or not my fans, my followers, whatever.
it's like, oh
Only
shit.
fans?
I, my
Only
followers, like
My
they
only
like
fans?
suggest stuff to me, like the Count Chuco,
Chuco, yeah.
like that was all based on fans. Like I wasn't sure what I was gonna name that burger, but I took a poll and everyone voted for that, and I was like, let's do that. That's the name.
Yeah, because like last time when I came on Wednesday, like I only had like 4 patties left. You guys want anything? I was like, order it. But it didn't go through the app, so I was like,
Damn it.
Yeah.
you came exactly at the right time. I was like, I was just gonna walk over there, but no, I don't. I can serve myself another beer.
But it's been Wednesdays here on Salsa Night. It's been happening here. Like there's this group of this family group that's been coming in, and they tell their other friends, and they brought more friends, and they brought
come
more
just for the
friends,
burgers.
and they come just for the burgers.
We know this person.
Yeah,
We do?
Cujo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, shout out to Cujo. I didn't know
So
that.
yeah, like
Wait, could you come to Salsa Night?
No, he comes to eat.
I was like,
they'll
damn,
order
man,
like
I-
2 or 3 burgers.
I know
and
Cujo
I'm
had
just
moves.
like, dang, like.
I don't know. Maybe he does.
Maybe he does.
If he does.
But yeah, it's just this last couple Wednesdays. I've been 2 Wednesdays in a row. I've sold out here at Old SheepDog. Fastest sellout last week was 2 hours. Like,
Damn, dude. That's good.
I was so shocked and surprised. Like I haven't.
What time do you usually open up on Wednesdays here?
On Wednesdays, I'm here at 6:00.
6? Okay.
Yeah, I used to be here at 3, but there's not a lot of sales, and because of the heat during the day, like
Yeah.
I just try to
People
post
come a
up
bit
later.
later.
Yeah.
So you get like at what time? Usually like at 5 just to set up, or you
Yeah,
do it
I'm
exactly
here-
at 6?
I'm here at 5:30. No
So-
later than 5:30. It takes me about 30 minutes to get everything hot and ready and on the grill going. Like I sometimes like 5:15. Like 15
Yes,
minutes after my start
independent.
time, like I try to like give myself enough cushion. I'm typically really good about it. Like I have my whole entire list of like procedures or process that I have to go through, my checklist. As soon as I get here, boom, 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 this has to be done. Like gotta light the grill, light the fryer, gotta heat the onions, heat the bacon. So it's just a process, and it's easy, and you know it's easy enough to keep doing it. Like for me. And I really love what I do right now. It makes me really, really happy, like hearing so many positive comments.
Did you always want to be, I guess, involved in culinary arts, like chefs? As a chef
I
and everything?
honestly, like, I personally hate cooking for myself, but I love cooking for people.
people.
Like, yeah, I love it. Like, I'm the type of person, Thanksgiving dinner, that cooks up almost everything that you see on the table. Like, I love cooking. Like,
Okay.
It's been a thing since I was a little kid. Like, with my dad, like, my dad was a big guy, and he loved cooking too. Like, he was a chef, and he was like his own, like, he made up the best tasting things. Like I told you earlier, like I want to bring my barbecue. Like my dad's brisket is on another level. Like he uses I'm gonna give you one secret ingredient, Dr. Pepper, in his brisket. And
23 flavors, bro.
so that's 23 flavors right there, you know. And
Damn it, I want brisket now.
yeah, like it's just a juicy tasting brisket that just falls apart in your mouth, and I want to incorporate that into my menu. So like
It's just always kind of been there for you.
I just always like
Oh,
I
that's
love
dope, dude.
food, and I can't cook for myself, but I'll cook for you guys or anything anytime. Like I love it. Like just seeing satisfaction upon people's faces, or just hearing the good feedback. Like I've heard so many times from countless people, like, this is the best burger I've had here in El Paso. Like, and I'm like flabbergasted to hear these things, and like it's really, really nice. Like 'cause I put a lot of fucking work into it.
And the thing you're right, a lot of people don't get that, the whole smash burger thing, and it's sad because
Well-
like there's like good smash burgers, but people are like, oh,
Well,
They
real
what's
just
quick,
that?
don't.
I guess for anyone that doesn't know, do you want to explain like what's the difference between a smash burger and just a basic burger?
So a regular basic burger is just your custom blend of chuck meat, but majority of the time, like a 70-30 blend or 80-20.
Yeah, it depends
And
on
it's
the-
just straight chuck. You know, a lot of the time, the process of the meat is not really well taken care of. It's just formed into a little hamburger patty, and that's it. You add your salt, pepper, whatever spices, lettuce, tomato, pickles, buns. That's just your basic burger.
Uh-huh.
My burger is just the difference in it is the caramelization, the sealing in of the flavor, which really capitalizes on the meat. So the meat is what needs to stand for the product. And like, because there's so much flavor in the meat, I think that's what makes it stand out more than other people's burgers, like the most.
Yeah.
Like the fact that, and there's a lot of method into it. So like when you're smashing down the patty into a little ball, like, and flattening it out, there's a method to the way you do it. There's a method to like how much pressure you put into it. There's a method to the thinness. There's a method to like the crust and the edges that you have on the burger. That like crisp, crunchy edge, but succulent, juicy, flavorful insides with the melty cheese on top of it. Like, so there's just a difference in that aspect, I would say.
So, are you smashing it straight on the?
So straight on my Blackstone griddle.
Yeah.
And I have that
Yeah, 'cause
griddle
that's
is
the other
seasoned
difference.
like
A lot of
no
people
other.
like either smash it before, like they use a tortilla press and then put it
Yeah,
on it. But
there-
there's nothing like smashing it on the griddle, like
Like,
just like the ball.
Exactly.
Is
Like
smash-
Roscoe's, for example,
Yeah.
like I just recently had their burger and they have it's a thin sliced patty, but and they toss in chopped onions on top of it and they cook that into the burger directly. And
white
Yeah.
castle style.
exactly. But it's just a thin patty, almost like a smash burger, but it's already pre-pressed.
Yeah.
Mine is pressed in straight to it. I have another burger that actually is called the Jaja Binks, and that's a
it's not a good seller.
traditional
Just kidding.
Oklahoma style burger. So a traditional Oklahoma style burger is a smash patty with thinly sliced sweet medallion onions smashed into the patty. And what they used to do back in the day is because they used to do this to take up for more room in the meat to fill people up. So they would put in a lot more onions into the meat so that way it would be a filler basically. But it's a filler with flavor.
Gotcha.
Kind of how they used to put bread in the meat chucks, just so I guess. Because they didn't have enough meat, so they just put the old bread on it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, like over time, like just the flavor itself, like in the meat, like it speaks for itself. Like I put a lot of care into everything I do. I won't ever put anything out that looks or like if I accidentally drop something, we're redoing it, like, or anything like that. Like I never will give a customer a product that is
Not your standard.
yeah, exactly. Like
He's not like Best Buy.
I do quality
Fucking
like
head coming back.
assurance is one of my like pet peeves. Like I go around to I go to every table. I always ask them like, how was
Yeah.
your burger? Was everything okay? Do you need anything else? Like I go above and beyond. Like I try to cater to people as much as I possibly can. Like that's just inside of me to do that. So, but I think with the customer service and the quality of the product, I think that's what keeps people coming back more and more, and like how the word is spreading really, really well right now.
Have you ever had a Wisconsin style burger, the boil burger, the patties?
Yeah.
How do you feel about those? It's different. I had one the other not too long ago.
What's a
and I was-
Wisconsin style
So
burger?
they actually boil the meat. It's just steaming the meat.
Yeah, it's steamy.
Really?
And then the cheese, awesome on it. But then I was just it's weird because it's like a little fridge, and it's just they put all in little
Yeah.
trays the pans of the patties, and it's just the steam cooking them.
Steam cooking it. Yeah.
And it's just so weird. It's not bad. It's just so different.
a different
It
method.
throws you off. The flavor is,
It's not what you would expect.
yeah.
It's more meaty.
It is, of course, yeah, because you're fucking putting a square of meat.
It's definitely not meatier, but yeah, no, I did tons and tons of research on
do it.
burgers, so much. There's a guy, his name's George Motz.
Yes!
Shout out to him. You know who he is?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's why I love the olive burger.
Yeah.
Fucking olive burgers are shit.
Burger sessions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burger scholar. He's a burger scholar, dude.
Yeah, I'm a burger scholar. I've seen every single one. I've read up on everything. I took it like that into depth research. Like I put myself into it just to know everything before I put it out. Like I said, everything I did is like true to heart. Like felt 100%. Wouldn't put out anything that I didn't believe in myself. So
I was just thinking like, how, it's gonna sound really fucked up. How many of this burgers like came in where you're taking a dump? You're like, damn, she makes that shit. It always goes to dump.
I was gonna say, dude.
I don't know, like like you're sitting in the, like taking a dump and you're like, I should probably do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of the best ideas come on the toilet, but imagine you're thinking about what you're gonna make as something's coming out.
Maybe you're like, I'm emptying it out.
You're
I
like,
want to fill it back up.
That came out easy. I should put that in the burger.
You know what? Those veggies go good. Broccoli burger? I don't know.
what are your guys' favorite burgers places here in El Paso, or what's your favorite style of burger?
Personally, my favorite burger, and honestly, wherever I get it, there's a certain place I like to go for it, but I like a good breakfast burger. To me, like that is like the best burger ever. Anytime someone has a breakfast burger, like automatically I'm like, shit, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's right. Every time, because
I want to do a sausage smash burger,
Bro.
Oh shit,
Dude, you have that? I'll be there every single day, man.
I will. No, I am. It's gonna be an option on the menu. It's a sausage smash burger with a fried egg on top, my cilantro serrano aioli, and some fresh arugula.
Right on top. Arugula is
that's my shit.
No,
that's my shit.
I think like my favorite burger place everywhere is fucking Toro Burger.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like I found them by accident, and then the original owner, his daughter became my student, and then it just became our like meeting spot, like for meetings for where I used to work. And I will go through all the menu. Like I haven't did the Matador. If you ever been there,
yeah.
The option is if you want Tom's on the side. The first time I ever ordered Tom's. In general, like I was there for 2 hours just to finish. Like I was committed to finish this burger. But that's my spot. Like every time I go, it's like I have to. Like I'll order anything on the menu, or if they have something new, I'm like fucking gonna stop by and drink it.
That's not my. I don't honestly ever believe in competition at all. Like I believe in like bringing people up. If anything, like all businesses and everything. Like I will shout you out. Like if you're selling smash burgers too, like
Orange Cow, right?
Yeah,
That's
I shout out
like,
Orange Cow, I shout out Fat Dan's, like all of them. Like there's no one like I don't believe in that type of stuff. Like so I've actually like Toro Burger is really, really good, and that's like who I really want to beat because they've gotten a lot of the awards. So like to me, like I just wanna not that I wanna one up them, I just wanna win an award. Like I wanna be like them.
Competition's all in good fun. That's why you get the best out of each other. That's a good thing.
I just wanna like let them know, like, hey, you got some good competition right now. But I love their burgers too, just as you say. Like they're really good. Like I've been to Toro, like I can't even tell you how many times.
Yeah, like
and
even
they've
their
been around
crab
for
and
years.
salmon burger, they're fucking delicious. They're like, what the fuck is this? Like, fish on a burger?
And you can tell that they're good quality and good because they've grown exponentially. Like, and that's only what I hope to do, like with my business as well. Like, just keep growing. Like, not only just have one food truck, have 4 food trucks, have 4 stands popping up at 4 different breweries, have my standalone restaurant right there or 2.
Like just like having you be in one spot at one brewery, and then your team being in different, like all the breweries, the 6 breweries that we have in town. It's like, oh yeah, they're fucking all at the same time. Like, yeah, fucker.
Exactly. That's what I want to do. Like, I hope to have, like, because that's how the request is going right now. Though, there's a lot of days on the same day where people are asking me to come over. If I'm available, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm already committed over here. I can't. Like, and I hate telling people no.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do.
Wait, is it just you running the whole thing by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just me.
Dude.
Everything.
Because that time we didn't pay attention the first time we came.
Every little thing. Sometimes I have a partner helping me out. Like this weekend, I'll probably have my like little sister helping me. But for the most part, it's just me always. Like because as the demand like has grown, like I'm like I need help.
Yeah.
So like I told my sister, she's looking for work as it is. So I was like, just come help me. Like I'll pay you out and make more money than you'll probably make at that dumb restaurant anyways.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I'm glad to hear that people are actually demanding you then.
Oh no, it is like it's like KLAQ and Kiss FM have hit me up for festivals and events already. Like,
that's dope, dude.
Like I'm honored and I'm like flabbergasted by just the amount of people that want to try and have my burger. Where were we at?
So real quick, actually, before, so when you made the menu, you decided what you want to do, and you said you wanted to theme it because of Star Wars, because you're binge watching it that day.
Yeah.
Are you like a huge Star Wars fan, or was it just because like it was on that day and you're like, you know what, I think I'd like to theme it to this?
No, I've been a Star Wars fan since I was a little kid. Like, I can't even remember. Like, my dad was always a Star Wars fan. Like, he was a big Chewie fan. So, like, my dad had a Chewbacca mask, I remember when we were kids. And that was just like, it's just one of those things that's always been ingrained into me, I guess you can say. So, like, my truck out there, she's named Millie, after the Millennium Falcon. I want to get a little Chewbacca to hang up in there, so that way that's my co-pilot.
No, it's a full-size Chewbacca. Like, no, you can't sit there and like, get his back.
Like, I wasn't like, I had a friend who was like fucking hardcore Star Wars fan. Like, he had, like, we were kids and he had them, not every single toy, but he had them all. Like, he had all the little monitos and everything, like, still in the boxes and everything. Like, he was a fan. Like, and I like
as
still
a kid? Wait, as
a
a
kid,
box?
like when we were kids, like he didn't take him. We were kids. We were 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and he wouldn't take them out of the box. And I still wonder to this day, like, damn, does he still have all of those? Like he had the dopest like Legos of the Star Wars,
Really?
like everything you could imagine. Like his mom would buy him all this shit, but. Like I grew up poor, so I wasn't able to get all of that stuff. You know, that's why I say like the Chewbacca mask was like the one thing my dad had. Like that was one thing I can remember from Star Wars that he had. Yeah. So, but watching the movies every time as a kid, like that's something that I left in me. Going out to the big theaters when the new ones came out with my dad, like that was really big for me as a kid. Like so, I've always been a Star Wars fan. Like. When they came out with the Star Wars World at Disneyland, I went there the first week. Like, so I guess you can say I'm almost diehard, but I don't know every freaking single fact, but I know a lot. Like,
not like Roman.
Yeah, I don't know like Roman. Like, that Star Wars guy, he's amazing. Roman's amazing. Like, that's a really great guy right there. But yeah, like I love Star Wars.
It's still funny that he has never been to Star Wars.
Disney. Dude. That shit's fucking dope.
But yeah, like I would say I'm a fan. I think that if I were to be put to the test, I'd pass if I needed to.
Like, don't worry, I don't think I know enough Star Wars to put you to any kind of test.
I don't think anybody knows.
Maybe Roman. Roman can probably.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
Yeah, because I told him like the Roman even suggested like if you do a show with him first and then have us together.
No, like I suggest.
And I'm gonna like question.
I almost wanted him to make like a little quiz for all of us, and every time we get it wrong, we gotta take a shot.
That sounds
good.
Of
my lore?
No, dude.
Hey, we have a lore back in the room.
Nah, I would really love to pair up with Roman more, like, and do more of the, like, loteria nights and trivia nights. Like, I would really, really like to do that. Like, me and Roman going to all these different events at all these breweries. Like, I wish he was more open to it. And
you should ask him about
gotta wait for that event for
the Star Wars event that he goes to.
In Austin?
Yeah, which is one you told us about in Austin.
May the 4th.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why Roman's not ever available anything here in El Paso for May the 4th, because he does the Star Wars convention on Austin every May the 4th, and it's just a whole like it's just dedicated to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, from what he told us, he says he always comes out of that thing like.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm
like
not
he does
available.
really
like,
well.
No matter what you tell me, like I'm not available for that
like,
shit.
No, like he sells like
his
pieces.
He sells all everything.
Yeah, and then the other thing we were trying to actually to work, which works perfectly because we're trying to bring him the same days that you're at the brewery to bring him here, or do like before Bachata night, like do loteria and then stay longer. And you can move that ass, I guess.
Nah, like it definitely
get someone pregnant.
Get someone pregnant. Unless all they ate was a Ray.
I had a really cute couple here though last Wednesday. I think it was their first date. This guy, he was like, "Can you please sign this check, Starburgers and fries, put the date and time." He left with his little girlfriend.
Damn.
You're super cute.
Ew.
Sorry.
It's just ill, but hey, that's
We had a couple make a beer at the brewery for their wedding.
Oh, that's different. The wedding, fine, but it's like the little first date thing. I'm like,
Dude, like I'm telling, like it's funny.
I got to sign something.
It's funny, like I told, like because he was asking, like we get a lot of like I guess Tinder dates every once in a while, and it sucks that I become the guy talking more to her just because like, well, what kind of beer do you like? And it's not even like anybody of us hitting on the girl. It's just like, well, we're trying to figure out what to serve you. And the guy's just like sitting there like,
hey, bro.
Pancakes, right?
not everybody's as beer savvy as you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always down to drink. Dang.
Not an
Could take a
alcoholic.
girl
I'm just
out
always
to
down
date.
for a good time.
I'm always down to drink.
No, I'm just always down for a good
Same
time.
here.
Hey,
I
Vanilla, let's pull
love
up.
beer.
Beer is always good, dude. In the morning at 7 a.m., you're fucking hanging out at Adrian's.
Shower beer.
Dude, shower beers are the best. Straight up.
Shower beer
that's
on
when
a hot ass day. Oof.
That, like, you just have a course, like a... When you're taking a shower, like old school course break, it's like,
Yeah. The Modelo.
Cholo beers? In
Cholo.
the shower?
Yeah.
We should...
A cholo beer in the shower, way.
We shotgun finally bitches are shotgun a beer.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
The key shotgun a Modelo.
I'll be honest, I'm not the best shotgunner in the world.
I haven't done that.
That shit
in a
gets too cold for me. And I'm
long
like, I can't do it. Stop.
Bring
It wasn't even
freeze.
that cold at the
Bro, it was cold. That shit was cold. Like I said, you're just numb to the pain.
Yeah. Well, we shotgun a lot of beers at the brewery, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
fine.
So hopefully a couple of things down the line. Like I said, I got merch coming out soon, but I really want to bring in Starburgers, fries, and pies. So
Oh, fuck. Fuck with pies.
so pies is a different
What kind of pie?
variations. There's two kinds. I'm gonna do sweet pies like little apple, blueberry, Dutch apple pies kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then I want to do pizza pies.
God damn it.
There's
All
a
good pies.
I want to do a thin crust. Like I said, I do everything fresh. So everything I'm gonna have is gonna be a fresh style pizza. Thin crust. There's a place that I used to go to in San Diego called Luigi's Pizzeria. And
I know that one.
it's like my absolute favorite place to go. And I want like those flavors I just want to bring here. I want people to like fucking taste it because it's so good.
What makes that pizza so good?
The crust,
Yeah.
the dough, the crust, and the ingredients. Like there's one pizza is called the crime scene. That's my absolute favorite.
It's dope.
And it's like so it's a like I said, thin sliced pizza. It's got heaps of the red tomato sauce, but it's a chunky salsa. It's got chunks of
Martina tomatoes.
yeah. And it's got sausage and it's a cheese on there.
It's dry aged mozzarella or
Oh, it's not dry. It's like chunked cheese. Ricotta.
oh
Chunked ricotta cheese.
damn on a pizza?
on
I
a
would-
cheese. Like
ricotta
it
on a
just,
pizza.
But you look at it and you think you're like, nah. But you just taste it and you're like, wow. So I want to bring a lot of the flavors that I had in California, like to El Paso. That's like kind of like my thing, like with the whole Starburgers. So when things get better, like that's one thing I really want to add to my menu
Yeah.
besides the barbecue, pizza.
But
Did
you
you
think
ever-
it's like more like having because I don't know you already had your own food truck and then you told me you sold it, but then it's just like is it like more like for when you have a base like spot?
Yeah,
the pie like the pie has to be like when you have a base,
Yeah,
right? Like
that's
I
gonna be
figure
a
out, like,
wood-fired oven. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a nice, like I think 2-3 years. If I can get it going in 2 years, like I'd be really happy. Like have a restaurant with a nice wood-fired kitchen. Like, and I love the industrial feel.
Yeah.
So if you ever Star Wars
to
and
be-
Disneyland, so like kind of want to like theme it after that, like semi containers that are going to be transformed into different stuff. Like I thought about so many different things and options, like, and I know it would do well. Like families would love to come have their kids' parties there. It's like there would be a multitude of like events. Like I'd like to host all of these breweries that I have their beer on draft. Like that's one of my goals, is like to give back just as much as I've been given, like in this short opportunity. Like I just want to make sure that everyone that took care of me is well taken care of as well.
Especially like, well, it's not, like, it's every Disney show now coming out, like with Disney Plus. Like a lot of Star Wars shows are coming out. We had Mandalorian. What's the Bad Batch now? And
Yeah, Bad Batch.
I started watching it and it's like, damn, I have to go watch no more shit. Quoting too much shit that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Bad Batch yet.
Just watch other stuff before that. I started like, oh, I watched the Clone Wars. Like, no, that's the other ones too. Rebels, and I was like, I haven't watched those. I was like, I can't. Don't. It's too much. like, don't, if you haven't, like, understand. Like, it's still a good show, but like, you want to get those little.
You want to get those little hints in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, that's dope, dude. Would you ever do like a pizza burger?
So funny that you mentioned that. Some guy I saw posted a pizza burger like today, and I was like, damn, that's fucking interesting.
Well,
Like,
Track One has him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it-
pizza
yeah,
burger.
it's,
I never seen it.
Undisputed
It's
does
Italian.
too.
Yeah.
Undisputed Craft House, they do a pizza burger like with pepperoni, mozzarella, the red sauce, like, and it's like, it looks like a monstrous. I haven't had it yet. Like they throw it's a specialty that ever comes out every once in a while, but I've yet to have it. But no, I would love to throw like a pizza burger down. Hell, maybe I might do it tomorrow. Who knows? Just get some like pepperoni and
Some mozzarella, some tomato sauce.
throw that on top of the burger.
Hey, it's a pizza pie and a burger. Hey.
It sounds like
Tomato avocado.
Dude, it's a thin fucking patty, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be filling, but
I think
still down to
I'm
party
saying,
with
man, so it sounds pretty good. Man, you just mentioned pizza. I was like, I wonder what a pizza burger would be like.
I'm surprised I never ordered the one at Track. Oh, that's because
Well,
we
bro,
get
we go to
wings.
track one. I don't go for anything other than double
the
dip wings,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Who goes to track one for anything
I don't even
else?
look at the menu.
Yeah,
They
I
don't see the
never-
menu? No, I'm already ready to order whenever we're
Yeah.
ready to take
No,
it.
except that time we never. Because I will order like the nachos as an appetizer, like the messy nachos, and then get the wings, and then regret that I ordered the nachos.
Yeah, because
I
I
ate too much.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, like though I think I had their blue Bloody Mary. All right, like you'll fuck with it every once in a while, but I'd rather take a shot of that beer.
But yeah, no, it's an option down the line for sure.
What's your favorite off your menu? What you've done so far? What's like your absolute favorite one?
It's the
The Ray. I'm just kidding.
it's not the Ray, it's the Skywalker. Like I'm all about, like I said, the taste of the meat, the quality of the product. Like so, what I do is I'll do a double Skywalker with extra cheese. And
What kind of cheese do you use?
American cheese slices, but it's a thick cut.
Even gets like gooier.
Exactly, it's not your little thin slice one.
Like it's bubbling when you're like. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like when you put the top on, it's like I don't know if I want to. Like,
Exactly. But yeah, like a double Skywalker with extra cheese is my absolute like go-to favorite. Like next to the Obi-Wan, but the quality, like I said, the quality of the meat makes the burger for what it is. Like you don't need anything else on the burger. You don't need to add nothing else. Like if you just had the double Skywalker by itself, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like,
Is there anything that I guess you being you and making burgers or anything that you see people put on their burger that you're like, the fuck? Why would you do that? Is there anything in the world?
there's some. Oh man.
You don't
say Shake Shack. Don't say Shake Shack.
You don't name names.
That peanut
but,
butter
like,
burger's
what's
still
like
delicious.
what's like the shit? of the
No,
burger?
I actually did a peanut butter burger.
I love peanut butter burgers. They're delicious.
I tried it out.
I've never even heard of that. I've never
George
had
Shake
it.
Shack,
Motz,
yeah.
he inspired me for that one. So I did a peanut
And
butter burger when I was at Craft and Rhythm and Brews, and that was like a one night special. But I only think one person ordered it.
It's because like when you see it, like you're like, how the fuck? But when you have it, you're
It's different.
It's fucking fire, dude.
But
Like I like it. Like it's like I like original burgers. Like I said, like the olive burger is delicious. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't like it's so simple. Smash patty, fucking olives with mayo, and that's pretty much it.
that's it.
And it's so good, but people are like, "Oh, that sounds gross." It's like, try it.
It's the saltiness that makes it.
Yeah,
The
and
saltiness and creaminess of the mayo.
It's just great.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's no burger that I can really think of right now off the top of my head. I'm like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
When you finish your burger and then you wrap it in bacon, and put it in the oven. That's kind of like, okay, you're cooking too much. That means.
Yeah. Can't cook the meat that much. But like my burger that I think I'm gonna release tomorrow, which is the chorizo smash burger.
But by the time you watch this, it's already released.
Yeah.
By the time you see this, it'll. But yeah, I'm thinking about tomorrow telling my butcher that I go to do the chorizo blend for me. So.
Did it took you a while to find a butcher here in El Paso? You're like, he'll be down to do this?
It did. Like I actually went through 3 different butchers before I found my butcher. And shout out to Ziki's Market down in the Isleta Pueblo district off of Alameda.
I was expecting that far.
So yeah, no, I have to travel to go get my meat. So yeah, every morning I go down there to go get the meat before my event. It's cool because I feel like royalty's theirs now because I just walk up, they see me.
Like,
They're
already, you know.
Yeah, they already know me. And then it's because I always tip them too. Like I always give them a tip. I tip my meat man. Like I give him a $10 fucking tip.
Sounds like the dirtiest thing ever.
It is kind of dirty.
What
But
are you
no,
doing?
I gave him a little tip and $10, and I show up every day, and I don't even have to say shit. I just go down there and I sit down.
You get the good meat, bro.
That's how you know.
You take your meat, man.
And they take good care of me.
It's
so.
like tipping the bouncer at the city bar.
Yeah, exactly. But better.
Right. But
Hey,
because you get like a whole
When you
meal.
would have to tip the fucking bouncer at the garden $10 to let you in.
But yeah, like I make sure I take care of those guys, man, because
Yeah.
a lot of like the flavorness, like I said, the flavor comes from the meat, and I have to make sure they take good quality of the product that they're about to offer. So I'm just really grateful for those guys there. Like there's 2 of them there. Like as soon as I show up, if it's not one, it's the other. They're like, I got you. Don't worry. Like they're on it.
Give me 5 minutes. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I just take a seat, like, and there'll be like a huge ass line sometimes, like 10, 15 people in front of me, and I got you. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
like I won't have to wait that long. I just sit there and I'll come back, bring them their $10 tip and a soda. They're cool.
Dr. Pepper.
That's dope.
Yeah, Coke or Dr. Pepper, and that's all they need.
Like, but I also think like, will you ever like fuck with like H meat?
Aged meat?
Yeah.
No,
Like just
I
for
don't
like
know.
in a special event, like you have like someone pay you this much. It's like
I
like
would
you know
do
what
it,
I
no.
wanna, but will you like go ahead before then?
No,
Like you know what I'm gonna buy this. Like I know it's already good, but you wanna mix your own blend, even H meat blend.
If a customer requested that, like I would do that for them, but at Ziki's, I don't think they'd do that. Like I would have to
There's a
either
few
cure it.
places where, yeah.
I would either have to cure it myself, or I would have to find a place that did it. But
That's
yeah, no,
gonna be like your like empire meat spare sandwich. I don't know. Just
Exactly.
wondering. It's just like H meats are great, but also not a lot of people carry that shit.
no, exactly. But they're very, very flavorful, filled with flavor.
Tomahawk burger will be sorry.
A tomahawk burger.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about adding a brisket smash burger to the menu and short rib.
Which would have been like you fucking salivating.
Dude, I'm hungry.
That's all I can hear.
So I'm like, shit.
That's fine.
Yeah, the short rib burger is like those 2 burgers, like a couple of guys in California that I follow. One's called Heavy Handed, and they do the short rib burger, and that's like a really, really good one.
That sounds delicious.
And then
My heart's even hurting right now thinking about it.
You having a heart attack with that?
So there's like, it's like almost not endless for me, but like there's so many different options and variables that I can go down that nobody here has tackled really. Like I don't know what type of meat does Toro use on their burgers.
I don't know. Like they have like their specialty like elk and bison, but I don't know like what else they. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but I think that's the thing with it. Any burger place, you have to have your own like mixture to be like. This is our flavor.
Who's your guinea pig whenever you're trying to come up with all this stuff that you're thinking about?
Myself.
Is it just you?
Hell yeah. Me and my family.
Okay.
Like once I approve it, I'll give it to my family, and then if I get their approval, like if I get my son's approval, he's a 3-year-old, so
They're straight up.
they're straight up.
Oh, this is gross.
Yeah,
Dad."
exactly. No, exactly. So if I get my son's approval, like I'm golden. Like a 3-year-old, like
Can't eat
conscious, like just was like, nah. I won't serve it. Like, but my son, like, he's like my benchmark, like for a lot of things, like that I've done so far. Like, he makes. I have to like start advertising him because he does like these little cute star burgers. Like, come eat star burgers. Like, I filmed him doing this. Like, I love star burgers. Like, I want star burgers. Like, just like all kinds of little clips.
Fuck the golden arches.
Oh, this kid loves chicken nuggets, though. Unfortunately.
God damn it.
Have you
chicken
ever
nuggets.
like fuck around with just making chicken burger, like a chicken sandwich with it?
Well,
Like, but it's because you cannot make your own blend though.
So let me say this real quick. When you're saying that, when I was in New York, dude, this diner that we
New
ate
York
made
Cesar.
this fucking burger that was like chicken and like beef infused together. And I was like skeptical about it, but dude, that shit was fucking delicious, man.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
cook differently though. Like it's a different
I
temperature
don't
to
know
cook
how they
both.
did it, dude, but it was a fucking like
It has to be very well
patty
grinded.
with like a chicken
was it
patty,
very thin,
and it was
the
good.
patty?
Nah, it was actually pretty
A
thick.
thick patty?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You gotta cook that shit.
yeah, especially because it's chicken. Like it's not even the meat
Like
anymore.
I don't know what it was. If it was actually that, maybe some fucking New York City rats, but that shit was delicious. I'll just say
Bro, you
that.
should New York Cesar fucking showing off
Hey
again.
man, I'm just saying, she was delicious. Sorry, continue.
Where were we?
Like, will you like put a chicken sandwich on the menu, or like,
No,
will you be
I-
like thought about it?
Honestly, like I eat a lot of chicken myself. Like I honestly eat more chicken than I do of beef. Like, and I've thought about it, and I would love to add like a Nashville hot style fried chicken sandwich on the menu. If anything, if I were to go down that route, it would have to be something like that.
will you name it like a darker name, like side name, or like a light side?
Darker name, side name.
I don't know.
Nah, like I don't know. I don't even know
Like
where
it's
that
weird
would
because
go.
like you're
Yeah.
thinking about it like it's chicken, it's light meat.
Right, they haven't come. Do you have anything after like Boba Fett or anything yet?
No, I had, but I didn't develop it.
You didn't develop it?
Yeah.
Nah? Okay.
It wasn't that good, or look, or have you ever had
It just didn't pair well with it. Like I was just like, nah, this doesn't go with it.
or have you ever had like you're making your own stuff and then you're like, nah, this fucked up.
No, I have like my first like trial and error with the Mandalorian burger. That one was like a lot to learn from because I was just like putting like I wanted to do like a queso with the green chile, but the queso would just fall apart on the burger. Like it just made it way too messy of a burger.
Uh-huh.
And I just was like, nah, I don't think people will enjoy this one. Like it was just.
But honestly, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I feel like the messier food is, the more delicious it is.
I just.
I don't know why.
Depends, though.
Yeah.
Because you actually wrap your burgers like
Yeah,
like bodega style. Like which is amazing. Like I love fucking that wrap. They're like, this is a fucking bodega sandwich. But it's just like that perfectly wrapped, like halfway wrap where you can like just
Bite
eat
into
like,
it
bite
and
into
hold
it.
into it so
Yeah.
it doesn't dirty you too much. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
I'm
the
just
goal.
like, well, it makes sense. It makes like you're not gonna put that because queso is always gonna fuck you up no matter.
Yeah.
Like even if you try to clean it up, it's like you have to use really small amounts.
Yeah, exactly. But there was a queso burger, the Mandalorian, where I was like, nah, this doesn't work
Doesn't
that
work.
well. And I wanted to do like a different bun with it also. Like I changed out the whole entire bun.
Yeah, which you said you get your buns
Chips
Yeah.
on.
chipped from where?
East Coast.
Oh, like do you get them like every day or like?
No, well, they're special orders, so I pick them up like the day of the events. And yeah, I have a case for me every Wednesday, Thursday.
I just picture the FedEx. I was like,
Bro, he's got
Yeah.
the hookup, man.
No,
like
yeah,
what the fuck are you getting? Like,
I shop at Shamrock Wholesale Foods
Wholesale
Warehouse.
Foods.
Yeah. So I go up there and they do my pre-orders for my food.
just like wondering because like I had my FedEx guy ask me like, what the fuck you always order? I was like, I order a lot of spicy fucking shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I get my buns. Like I used to use like a basic ass bun in the beginning.
And
Like,
it wasn't like
It's not that it wasn't there. Like I said, the meat capitalizes the flavor. So that's
you
what
want to
I
have a
want.
good bun.
You want it exactly. So
I mean, who doesn't want a good bun?
exactly. You gotta have
Really?
nice buns.
let's put that video I took of Caesar the other
So
day.
I've got
Chicken those buns.
nice toasty buns. Like I make sure my bun. One time with my partner, she wanted to serve up these like buns, and I was like, no, those are fucking burnt. Like you can't serve that. Like, so I always make sure my buns are toasted.
Yeah.
Perfection. But yeah, the potato
Butter.
roll. Yeah, I use a salted butter, and just roll it on my little roller and toast those for a few seconds as the burger's cooking, and then I leave one on top of another. So as one's kind of cooking, they're
Yeah, one's
steaming.
steaming.
They're steaming through each other.
Oh,
So
that's interesting.
it
I
makes
thought
it a
about that.
more softer bun, but
Is it-
it still has the structure to it to
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
up
yeah.
the burger.
Is it better for you to like toast it with the butter or with your aioli?
You
It
know,
all
I've
depends.
done both, and quite honestly, like I love the aioli toast. If
Yeah,
I
that's
toast
sweet.
it, like if I put my
Your
aioli
spread,
spread on
yeah.
there and I toast it that way, it comes out darker. Like the bun will look darker.
Yeah, it looks like dark,
but it
but
looks
it's
like
just that-
burnt almost, and that's like one thing that I didn't like about it. But the flavor that increases from the mayonnaise that is made in like the
And
the
how-
garlic, like it just increases it that much more.
So, like people don't really think about like what's different, like how the fucking butter's gonna burn compared
Yeah.
to your mayo or aioli, whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
And it's just like
Yeah.
because
Like,
even like if you do toasted garlic bread on your buns, it's a different kind of burn on it.
It really is. It's like a different variable at the end of the day.
Fuck.
All right.
Well,
I could.
I mean,
I just have a weird question. It's like, what's your like your to-go burger for fast food place?
My good to go burger,
Yeah, just fast food place, like not like
Whataburger here, but
wait, you're from California, right?
yeah, so
Whataburger In and Out.
In and out. Yeah. So do you want to hear which one do I like better?
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck it.
All right. With
Mr.
two
Brown.
Texans right now.
No, it's fine.
Honestly, dude, I'm a big In and Out fan, so that's why I ask.
Okay, no, I love Whataburger. Like I really, really do, like because I love the options and variations that they have on everything. But In-N-Out takes the cap just because it's more fresh. It's all freshly grown product that I know of. The product, like, it stands for itself in its own ways with the taste, and just one of those OG classic cheeseburgers that you have to go to. Like,
I don't know, but then
I've been disappointed.
In and Out or Five Guys.
In-N-Out.
In and Out, dude.
In-N-Out.
I don't know. People like apparently that's another
Five
like big
Guys.
ass fight.
Five
Yeah.
Guys is good, but it's
Five
not
Guys is
like
good,
that
yeah.
good.
Like every time I
Exactly.
go to Five Guys, I was like, I got a small ass burger and I pay way too much for this shit.
Exactly. That's how I feel
Fries are
about
too salted, also. I hate their fries. They're gross.
But then
Definitely.
fries or onion rings. Anywhere, I guess in general.
Mm. That is hard.
It's more like the mood that you're feeling.
I don't know. I think
Like how
But
fat do I want
In-N-Out,
to feel?
In-N-Out all day for me. That's just I'll
It's
go
classic.
with that.
Like you're gonna go like stupid animal style.
I've never had a bad burger from In-N-Out.
Yep.
I remember being like fucking
I had-
16 years old and ordering, like, they don't let you get the 8x8s anymore, but I got the 8x8 burgers back in the day, like 8 patties, 8
Oh, okay.
slices of cheese. Like
Really?
huge.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Like
Yeah,
the
the
Wendy's one.
4x4s are like the biggest they'll do right now on
Yeah.
the menus. But I used to get 8x8s
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
if you go
when
to-
I was like in high school. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, because now like I was looking at the Wendy's app, You can like. There's no
add
limit.
meats. No, there's
no limits on the
I think
app.
everybody
like,
pretty much
think
does
you're
that.
like,
You
what
could
the
add
fuck?
as many meat patties and cheese, whatever as you want. They're gonna charge
That's
for each
crazy.
one, but
But yeah, no.
like a-
In-N-Out Burger wins all day for me. I just, the quality and freshness and consistency has always been there. I've been disappointed time after time from Whataburger. Like, I've gone to In-N-Out shit-faced at 12 o'clock. Love my meal. And I've gone shit-faced to Whataburger and been like, fucking served up plop to me.
I'll
love
never
in this.
forget when I ordered one burger at In-N-Out in San Diego and it was green. I was like, what the fuck is this?
protein style, bro.
It wasn't no. Like, I wish I had ordered protein style because I was just like, I bit into the burger and I was like, I'm not gonna have this anymore.
Never
Got
had
my
an
money back,
experience.
but I was just like, that was weird.
Well,
I had that happen at Jack in the Box once too, or order a double and I just didn't get any meat on it, or just buns.
hey, bro, it could have been worse. You could have been into a condom.
Or McDonald's.
Burger King does that. It was Burger King.
I never had a problem with
I'll say
Burger
the same thing, dude. I love both, but I'll take In-N-Out any day. All day,
Yeah.
every day.
Exactly.
There's nothing like a wet burger, bro. Whataburger.
Hey, bro.
But I can't say anything now because Chicago owns them, so I don't want to fucking trust them anymore.
Nobody does. Well, with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. We're getting to the hour mark here that we've been on the show already. So, Alex, you want to go ahead and thank our sponsors for us again?
Of course I want to do it. Like always, shout out to Old SheepDog Brewery. Or check the brewery, look at it, 3900 Rosa Avenue, Paso Texas 79905, right here in the Vodcast, Lincoln Park. Studio Stew, grab a beer, call all the time. Grab all those delicious from a lager, porter, or heaven, brown ales, stouts, anything that you want. We have it. They carry it. It's delicious. It's cold. It's so is good. So stop by Old SheepDog Brewery. And you know what? You want to feel that light up every once in a while? You want to get that little toasty, smoky flavor on your lips? Shout out to Vitolas, look at it at 216 West Franklin, El Paso, Texas, 79901, right there next to the baseball stadium across the History Museum. I was going to say Chihuahuas. Across the History Museum, one of the oldest cigar shops in El Paso. 360 cigars of delicious flavor and tastiness. And you know what? You don't want to smoke, but you want like delicious cocktails. They are known for their cocktails, whiskey, bourbon, or...
I thought you were gonna say delicious cocks.
Whoa.
I don't know why.
Listen to Caesar. Delicious cocktails, all the good stuff. Top Shelf Tuesdays is a thing. Get a discount on the Tuesdays for that top shelf whiskey or bourbon that you want to try. Get that delicious, paired out with a good cigar. Shout out to Vitolas. And always you know that Alex is gonna keep you all fat, fold up with those smash burgers, that poutine and that Nashville chicken. You shout outs to White Knife Dinings. White Knife Dining is a Pond Rock food truck that's thriving around downtown and the west side of El Paso.
Also, guys, please be sure to check us out at 6feetunderstudios.com, where we post links to all of our streaming platforms, including our YouTube, Spotify, and our Apple Podcast. Also, you'll find a link to our Instagram where we post anything and everything 6 Feet Under Studios with updates all the time. Also, please be sure to check out our website where we post a local spotlight where we like to feature any of our friends and guests who have been on the show. Because here at 6 Feet Under, we're all about local support and local. We always want to make sure our local friends get the little bit extra support that they need so they can get through and feed all their families and friends, take care of everybody who they got to take care of. Because here at 6 Feet Under, that's what we're all about. We're all about local support and local. So make sure you guys check them out with our website.
And like I said at the beginning of the show, also shout out to Tino for letting us use a special sponsor of the day. Shout out to Galeria Lincoln. Let's look at 3915 Rosa Avenue, El Paso, Texas 79905, right across. Delicious place where it keeps it all crispy.
Yeah, thank you to Tino
Chile
again for letting us use the spot today. We really appreciate it. Once again, thanks to Chris for coming on here from Starburgers. Anything you want to say, Chris, before we go ahead and get off here?
Sir, thank you, Cesar and Alex, for having me. I genuinely appreciate it. It's been a great opportunity, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just like flabbergasted by all the things that have been coming to me lately, and this is just one of them. Like, I definitely appreciate you guys and community supporting one another. Like, that's what I'm all about. So let's all support one another, and like I said, let's just all take care of each other the best we can, right? El Paso love all day.
It's so beautiful.
Local supporters, local.
Well, with that, guys, thank you guys again for listening. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to us. And as always,
Stay hard.
bye, guys. See you later.
Yes.
Thank you.